Chapter 19, Rimiru Skills Upgrade. Note from the author. Hey everyone, I just wanted to thank all those who have liked and supported this story so far. Thank you for all the support. I sincerely wish that you will continue to support the story in the coming future. For any slime authors out there who are reading the story, I encourage them to write more Rimiru x Milim stories. We need more stories that center around these two relationships with each other. From this story, you can see that they are a good pair with one another. If any author is interested in writing a story about these two relationship, send me a notification and I will help you out if you need it. Anyway, coming to this chapter, I have no idea what Milim starts to look like. I made up her stats and made both of her and Rimiru more OP. I want them to be known as in this story as the OP couple. Tell me what you think later in the comments after you are done reading. Enjoy. Back to the story. Back in Rimiru, a month has passed, and Rimiru has been very busy. In the past month, Rimiru has been busy organizing his country and building friendly relationship with other human nations. The rumor about his ascension has spread like wildfire, but no one has solid evidence to back up the rumor, which Rimiru was thankful for. Rimiru instructed his people not to mention about his ascension to anyone who's not a Rimiru, ascension of Tempest. In the past months, Rimiru has been spending quite some time with Milim during his free time. She will always sneak out of her country to see him, and they will usually spend some quality time together. He would take her to different places in other human countries and in Tempest. Like when she took her to Doragon, and both of them enjoyed their lovely play date with each other. When Gazal learned of the relationship between Rimiru and Milim, he nearly had a heart attack because of the coming stress and headache that will be undoubtedly follow if the public hears about the news. Milim has been very happy spending time with her beloved Rimiru, and Rimiru has been giving Milim all the attention she wants. Frey sometimes comes and drags Milim back to her country to help run it. The Jura Tempest Federation, which is ruled by Rimiru, and the City of the Forgotten Dragon, which is ruled by Milim, has one of the closest friendships with each other due to the relationship between their leaders. Rimiru's love for Milim has just increased, and the same goes for Milim as well. They can't go a single day without seeing each other, either through video communication or when they decide to visit each other's nation. Right now, Rimiru is in his office recalling all that happened with Clayman's army. It seems after their war with Clayman, Bimar and the others returned back to Tempest and informed Rimiru about what happened. Rimiru used thought acceleration to view Bimar's memory about what happened in the war. To say that Rimiru was surprised by the level of growth of his army, it was an understatement. His army totally wrecked Clayman's. Bimar was by far one of the strongest subordinates after Diablo, and his magical increase is still increasing, even now. This cannot be normal, right? I may have done a little more remodeling with his skills. Socio says. So what has she been doing to my subordinate skills without my knowledge? When did she even have time to give them an upgrade? After you're evolved into a true dragon, I took the liberty of upgrading everyone who has a connection with you. I integrated their skills and gave them the skill that will serve and suit them. Was not expecting that. Was that why everyone became so much stronger than they were before? Yes, Master. That makes sense. I mean, the way they handled all those armies was just too amazing. For example, Geld was able to fight off those 2 clown troops One of them, the one known as Footman, was on the level of Demon Lording. Geld made fighting them look easy, and Zoe has grown a lot stronger as well. Seems like he has the ability to become Shadow itself. He has many ways of using that power in a fight. The most surprising is Gabiru. From what Rimiru saw, he was fighting that mid-ray guy all by himself. So it seems Sophia was no match for mid-ray, but Gabiru fought him as equals. He seems to possess a skill that can change his fate in any situation he finds himself in when he activates it. The downside is he can only use it once a day. Think of Izagani in Naruto Shippuden. That is a scary ability, even with its drawbacks. Wait, did CL upgrade my own abilities? My own skills as well? What's the weird silence, CL? What did you do to me? I may have upgraded your skills without your consent, Master. Rimiru really shouldn't be surprised. This is her hobby, after all. And when she said upgraded, you could bet she created an overpowered skills. She never does anything halfway, which is why she was so reliable. My beloved Master Rimiru should be the strongest after all. I removed the skills that were no longer necessary and upgraded all of your other skills. You were without a doubt the strongest being there is, as you are now. I can't get mad at her when she's doing all of this for my sake. I will need to see my skills to have an idea on what I can do. CL, can you run an appraisal on myself? I want to see how strong I have become and compare it to Milim. Yes, Master. Here are your results. Name, Rimiru Tempest. EP, 289,682,567. Plus Dragon Blade, 5.7 million, and Magic Breeder Reactor, question mark. Race, highest tier Divine Spirit, the Ultimate Slime. Protection, Rimiru's Compassion. Title, The Devourer. Magic, Stardust. True Dragon Magic. Spirit Summoning, Demon Summoning, Others Magic. Menace, CL. Unique Skill, Universal Perception. Dragon Spirits. Haiku, Universal Shapeshift. Ultimate Skills, Void God Azazoth. Harvest King, Shub, Niggurath. Lord of Fate. Resistance, Physical Attack Invalid, Natural Influence Resistance, State Anomaly Resistance, Spiritual Attack Resistance, Divine Attack Resistance. Rimiru was left dumbfounded. His existence value was off the roof. I had his magic sword, and it was awesome. What does it mean by question mark anyway? Due to Master having Magic Breeder Reactor, it grants Master an infinite amount of magical when it is activated. Due to this, it cannot be calculated in number due to it being an infinite power. I see, because of the Magic Breeder Reactor, I can generate an infinite amount of mana when I activate it through with the amount of magical I already possess. I did not think there will even need to activate it. Well, we can never be too sure. So let's keep it as a trump card for now. From the looks of things, it seems I only have 3 skills. How did that happen? First of all, I integrated these skills that are no longer needed. I integrated the skills that are no longer necessary and upgraded the ones to upgrade your skills to what they are now. Rimiru had deadpan expression. He should really complain about that what she was doing without his consent, but after seeing his powers of the skills, he held his tongue. So let's start with Void God Azazoth. The power of Void God Azazoth are Soul Consumption, Nihility Collapse, Imaginary Space, True Dragon Release, Scorching Storm, Time and Space Manipulation, multi-dimensional barrier. That is what it could do. The skill seems to be too overpowered. For example, soul consumption. This power allows Rimiru to devour anything along with their soul. This is a enhanced version of Beelzebub. Annihilability, collapse, or turn null. The ultimate destructive entity that fills the chaos world and becomes manageable thanks to Seal. Imaginary space. The world of chaos. The ultra evolved version of stomach and isolation. This is a prison where those who need to be quarantined are locked up. Time and space manipulation. The ability to grasp time and space and being able to move in an instant just by thinking about, even affecting time itself. Rimiru can also trap a target in a time loop, making the target to repeat a certain point in time for however long he wants. Multi-dimensional barrier. This is an always activated multi-dimensional barrier, which is an absolute defense formed using the sub-dimensional fault defense field. As things are that this is one amazing skill to have. Second skill, Harvest Lord, Shub Nugarath. Niggurath, wait, just so you know. Nugarath. I can't pronounce it. Sorry if I offended you. Its powers are skill creation, skill duplication, skill gifting, and skill bank. That is another OP skill that Rimiru possesses. This is what it can do. Skill creation, which literally means the ability to create any skill the user wants. Skill duplication. This grants Rimiru the ability to copy and duplicate any skill that he has seen. It also grants Rimiru the ability of creating two or more of the same skill. Since only one skill can exist in the world, this skill now allows Rimiru the ability to create two or more of the same skill. Skill gifting. This gives Rimiru the ability to give out skills like to anyone he wants. With the ability to duplicate skills, he can give away his skill to someone and still have the same skill for himself. Skill bank. This grants Rimiru the ability to store an infinite number of skills. The third skill, is obviously one of Rimiru's strongest skills. The skill, Lord of Fate, has for the following powers: Fate manipulation, Fate rewrite, mind manipulation, and reality bending. Let's start with the first one, Fate manipulation. This grants Rimiru the ability to manipulate a target's fate and destiny in whatever way he wants. Fate rewrite. This gives Rimiru the ability to change his fate to any desired outcome one visualizes. Like if Rimiru is supposed to die, he can rewrite that outcome to keep himself alive. Or if Rimiru were to meet someone stronger, who is obviously stronger than himself, he can rewrite the fate to make himself stronger than his foe. Mind manipulation. The ability to control a person's mind however way he wants, and the ability to rewrite a person's memory. This ability will not work if the person has a mental attack or nullification. Reality bending. This gives Rimiru the ability to bend and control reality however way he wants. Like he has the power to change things from the natural way things are meant to be. For example, he can make it so that every human has infinite lives, or he can make it so that how water tastes like honey. He can also make it forever night on Earth, or he can change it to so that boys will be the ones who give birth and no longer girls. He can make and create whatever he desired into reality with this skill. This is necessary. Essentially gives Rimiru control over all reality. After CL was done explaining his powers to Rimiru, Rimiru was left speechless. What can he say in this situation? He was not himself. If it was not himself, he would be freaking out. How did he become this overpowered? This is just ridiculous. He can bend reality and change a person's fate. This essentially gives him godlike powers. Although he is a true dragon, he is not immortal. He can be killed if faced someone who was strong enough to kill him. Though he will reform after some time, but he will still die nonetheless. But with the ultimate skill, Lord of Fate, he can always alter his fate to the desired outcome he wants. This essentially made him immortal. The only downside of the skills that it consumes a massive amount of magic rules. If he still was a demon lord, then he would never have been able to use any of these skills because he didn't have enough magic rules then. But now he has more than enough magic rules to use any of his skills however way he wants. Thanks to his evolution to True Dragon, due to this, Rimiru will always be thankful for evolving into a True Dragon with a Magic Breeder Reactor. With his current powers, no entity can match him in a fight, since he can always change the predestinated outcome to the one he desired. No wonder Seal was so confident in saying that he has become the most powerful being there is. But what other skills? What about my other skills like Future Sight and Thought Acceleration? What happened to these powers? Thought Acceleration, Future Sight, Analysis and Appraisal, Parallel Alter Operation, Integration, Separation, Chain Nullification, All of Creation, Free Chain, Thought Domination, Dragon Cannon, Law Domination, Attribute Conversion, and etc. All these skills has been integrated into myself, making it possible to respond at a faster rate now. I have no rules, I have no words, but praise for him, but for Seal. You really have outdone yourself. Anything from beloved master. She sounds happy, which makes me happy. All happy as well. Since I'm done analyzing my powers, let's compare it to Milim. Rimiru began to appraise Milim when they were sleeping together. He was curious on how strong she is, and Seal was more than happy to appraise her. Her stats are name Milim Nava, EP 120,882,654, world class sword Tenma, with world class armor 10.56 million and magic breeder reactor. Question mark. Race highest tier divine spirit, Dragonoid. Blessing, Milim's Rage. Title, Destroyer. Magic, Stardust. Elemental magic, Space magic. Unique skill. Universal perception, Demon Lord Enhance, Highest key. Thought acceleration. Thought manipulation. Gravity control. Draconic Eye Milim. Milim Ear, Infinite Regeneration. Analysis and SS. Extra skill, Spatial Motion. Ultimate skill, Armageddon Destruction. Resistance, Physical Attack Invalid. Natural Influence Invalid. State Anomaly Invalid. Spiritual Attack Invalid. Divine Attack Resistance. Her ultimate skill, Armageddon Destruction, gives her the following powers: Draco Nova, Draco Buster, High Key, Time and Space Manipulation, Time Multidimensional Barrier. Dragon Nova, this allows Milim to fire a condensed attack that uses the property of Stardust, which causes a wide range of destruction depending on what level of magic jewel that was added to it. Draco Buster, this allows Milim to fire a multiple energy light attacks that are very destructive in nature and have the potential to blow up a continent depending on the level of magic jewels that was used. Haki thus gives Milim the ability to literally erase a target from existence. This could be a wide-range attack depending on the amount of mana that was used to activate it. Though it cannot erase someone of equal or greater power of Milim, this grants Milim the ability to erase a target's skills and the ability to erase a target's soul or the world itself. Time and space manipulation, the ability to instant travel to a point defying the law of time. Multi-dimensional barrier. These are her skills. Her existence value are off the charts. And at her world-class armor and weapon, it becomes even higher. She honestly riles me in total amount of existence value. She also possesses magic beta reactor, which gives her infinite magicules just like me, and her ultimate skill is nothing to sneeze at. She's truly a catastrophe with how strong she is. Her ultimate skill is based on destruction with a wide range, which is what earned her the title of Destroyer. Honestly, if Rimiru was still a demon lord, there would have been no way for him to beat Milim in a fight. Her powers make the other demon lords look like kid stuff. Though, as he is now, he is confident that he can win against her in a fight, though he has no plans of fighting Milim for any reason at all. After the skill review, Rimiru looked at the time and saw that it was already 6 p.m. and he has a date with Milim by 7, and he has no plans on missing it. After all, he has something he wants to ask Milim after the date. Suddenly there was a knock on his office door. "Come in," he answered. Shuna came in and smiled at Rimiru. "Lord Rimiru, it is time to prepare for your date with Milim." "Yes, thank you, Shuna, for reminding me." "Now, how are things in town?" Rimiru asked. "Everyone is working very hard. The surprise that you asked us to make for Lady Milim is complete. I am truly confident in that it will wow her," Shuna answered. Rimiru smiled and brought out an object from his table and looked at it with a smile. "I hope this works." Shuna smiled. "It will, my lord." "It will, my lord." Shuna barged into the office and looked at Rimiru. "Lord Rimiru, I have brought the perfect outfit for your date tonight." Rimiru immediately had a worried expression on his face, but seeing the smile on Shunna's face rendered him unable to refuse her. He surrendered and allowed himself to be dragged out of the office by Shuna and Shinon. This will be a long evening for him, that's for sure. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe today to become one of my domestic listeners. Goodbye and peace out, everyone.